Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next episode of our Enigmatica 2 expert playthrough. Today, we're continuing the rabbit hole that we started last episode, diving into several magic mods with the overall goal of making a powered anvil. So, let's get started. Alright, so those who have played modded Minecraft know exactly what this is. I'm gonna chuck a diamond in it. And for those who don't know, you're about to find out. Ow. Oh no. Okay, luckily I got... Oh, that's gonna bother me. I'll have to grab another poppy. Oh, here. I can eat a blueberry pancake. Okay, so the Twilight Forest, which is where we're about to go for the record, is one of those places that's very, very safe until it's not. Then it's very, very not safe. So just to be sure, I'll have my bow in my hand, or maybe my sword. But we should be okay. So I'm going to jump in and let's see. Oh good, it's just a nice canopy forest. Ooh, some mystical flowers. I'll take those. So if Botania works normally here, that tells me that Thaumcraft probably will too. So that's the good news. Alright, so I'm actually going to leave really quick and come back because I need a few things to get started. Oh good, that deposits me right back home. Sometimes it can be a few hundred yards off, which is a bit annoying. Okay, so the reason I'm going to the Twilight Forest is because I want Thaumcraft items to be there so that any warp can be confined to that dimension and not ruin my base. So let's see, I'm going to grab another one of these wooden crates and use it for transport. Alright, I need all of my V crystals and some other things, and that'll take a minute, so I will be right back. I'll be honest, I only have dabbled in Thaumcraft. I usually get to the part where you make niter, and then I get too scared of warp to continue, to be honest. But we're going to delve a little more into it this time. Hopefully not to the point we go insane, but we might end up having to run back and forth for ingredients a lot, but oh well. Alright, I'm just going to take the three types of crystals that I have the most of, which is not that one. I'm going to make a little of this, actually. I know I need a few of them. I have exactly 3 flints and 3 bowls, so... Oh, it doesn't consume the flints or bowls. That's the good news. So I have 3 Salus Mundus. And now if I sprinkle it on a bookshelf, I don't think it matters where it is. Ooh, pretty. Get a Thaumanomicon, which is fun to say. Oh, and our quest is complete. We've opened Thaumcraft. Check our quest book. Welcome to Thaumcraft, a Tier 1 magic mod. Thaumcraft is one of the oldest magic mods around and features a lot of interesting content, such as golems and a spell system. You have to progress in the Thaumanomicon to be able to progress in Thaumcraft. Although these quests provide some guidance, you will need to follow the Thaumanomicon. To obtain the Thaumanomicon, you will need to pick up any V crystal, then sleep, and lastly click on a bookshelf with Salus Mundus. This chapter leads to astral sorcery and blood magic. Alright, we're going to claim. Oh, I got a lot of levels, too. So let's see, the first things we need are an arcane workbench and a crucible. I know that much. Oh, and we'll need a research table, too. So an arcane workbench should be as simple as sprinkling Salus Mundus on a crafting table. Gonna check our Thaumanomicon. Oh. First steps. Who would have thought that a few sprinkles of dust could have created this marvelous book? It is mostly blank, but it hints at a powerful new form of magic, thaumaturgy. Firstly, I will need to study the magical world that has been shown to me. For that, I will need a tool, a thermometer, the book calls it. Alright, so I'm not going to read the whole thing, but essentially it's saying that you need a sprinkle of Salus Mundus on a crafting table, and you'll get the arcane workbench, which you can use to make things such as the thermometer. So, I'm going to grab our crafting table, grab a hit of Salus Mundus. I'll move this over slightly. I love the sound effect. Nice! Arcane workbench. Alright. And it's complete. Oh, it says progress. I now have an arcane workbench at my disposal. And let's see. It allows me to craft the thermometer with 4 gold ingots and a glass pane, bleh, and 1 of each V crystal. Now, crafting the thermometer is going to be the real test of if there's enough V in the Twilight Forest to support this idea. I think there is. I've heard of people doing this before, I think. So we're about to find out. Twilight Forest is actually really fun in its own right. It has these bosses, and I've never actually fought them. I really want to. And it just, like, I believe I have to for this mod, actually, so that'll be exciting. It just has this really neat progression where it unlocks various areas as you go through it, and it just sounds really cool. Alright. Oh, 226 V available. Okay, good. Oh, look at that. It only costs 20 V for the thermometer, and we have it. Quest complete, thermometer. Now to scan things. Oops, not what I meant to do. And now, for those not familiar with Thaumcraft, you basically have to run around right-clicking everything. I believe that there's a way around it. I think there's, like, glasses that just suck it right into your brain. Inventory scanning available. How do I do that? Oh, that's easy enough. Oh, it doesn't like Tinker's tools. Interesting. Oh, it likes the Dank Knoll and the Ender Pouch, presumably because they have inventories. Ooh, some pretty deer. I'm gonna scan them. Ooh. Oh, they're frightened. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, guys. Bird. Aw. I give up. Oh, I need to hold the arcane workbench for the quest to kick in? Will my matic break it? Nope, its harvest level needs to be iron. Gonna run home and resort to a drastic measure. Okay, so it says this iron axe has a durability of 1. It's a bit cheaty, and I'm very tempted to just run around with my thermometer scanning everything while I'm here, but I don't want to get distracted. I want my quest. And I'm gonna cross my fingers. Okay, it worked. Quest complete, arcane workbench. And I technically have 1 more hit on that. I'll just stick it in there for an emergency. I don't feel I'll have to move this much. So we can go back and claim our loot chest. And our thermometer is complete too. And we got a loot chest for that. Alright, so what we want are the goggles of revealing. That would save us a little bit of headache running around right-clicking everything. So, oh, that's complete. Awesome. Okay, so to proceed, I seem to need a research table, and it's not showing me the recipe, so let me look that up. It just wants me to make the scribing tools first, I guess. Oh, hello. Discovering alchemy. Okay, it wants me to make a cauldron, or take a cauldron and apply Salus Mundus to it. So I'm gonna... I kind of knew this already, but only a little. This is about as far as I got in Thaumcraft. Oh, and it would help if I actually turned it into the crucible. There we go. Oh, and before we forget, I have learned something new about the crucible. In theory, we could probably just plow on ahead with our yellow niter now, but that doesn't seem very in the spirit of things. That I'm not totally sure if it'll let me. So let's see, I can say that this is complete. Okay, and I can make niter. I can't make the goggles of revealing yet, but I can make niter. Unless it's in a different chapter. Okay, so to make a crucible, we need to scan stuff that has 10 ignis, 10 lux, and 10 potentia. Those are essentia, which are like the base blocks of everything in the Thaumcraft world. And then I assume we've probably scanned some torches, and that would probably be enough. I assume that's going to have at least ignis, maybe the other two. And then once we have those items, we can throw them in the crucible, add a glowstone, and we should get our niter, which was our end goal, admittedly. And, oh, they have lux. Okay. Gonna run home and start scanning stuff, looking for the other two. What was it? Ignis and potentia. I need glowstone anyway to progress. So we'll be right back. Just gonna be right-clicking everything. Okay, so looking at coal, it's got 10 ignis and 10 essentia. That's awesome. And torches have 5 lux. Oh, there's one of something else too, some kind of plant thing, but if we don't empty out our crucible, I think we'll be okay. Oh, I got a ball of fur. Sand, cool. Okay, so the water is boiling. I'll start with just one. I don't know if I can double things. Okay, throw in 2 torches. A coal. And a glowstone, and I got yellow niter. Oi, that purple glow scares me. Alright, yellow niter, if you'll recall, is what we need to progress with making our mana spreaders, which is why I'm making a few. So I'm going to crank those out. Try not to think too much about how much flux I'm probably releasing into the environment. And I'll be right back. Alright, so I just made some glass files, and with them I should be able to make our scribing tools. Oh, I don't have black ink. I'm going to do it the cheaty way with mystical black flowers. I don't want to use too many of them up, but... Alright, we got our scribing tools. Actually, I'll take the rest of the files with me. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out exactly why I can't find the research table recipe, and I'm wondering if I have to unlock arcane stone first. So let me... Well, that unlocked quite a lot. Okay, so I seem to have stumbled into a roadblock when I couldn't make the table from Thaumcraft, and then I discovered why. It's made with treated wood planks in this mod pack. And it doesn't let me make it on the arcane crafting table for some reason, but I've decided just not to question. Alright, there we go. Oh, I need paper. Oh, I have paper. Alright, so I'm going to check my Thaumaturgist. And oh, it says this section is complete. Okay, so we have a base amount of progress in Thaumcraft. Okay, so I'd like to craft the goggles of revealing before I move on from Thaumcraft. So I'm in the alchemy tab at the moment, and that's going to require, where is it? Some alchemical brass, if I'm not mistaken. Alchemical grass. So that's 5 instrumentum and an iron ingot. So let's see. What do I have on me that's... Well, that's 16 instrumenta. That's too much. That'll give me warp. I'm gonna go home and see if I can make, like, something else with instrumentum. Wait, so if it rains in the overworld, it rains in the Twilight Forest? Huh. Alright, so in theory, if I throw the iron axe, the stone shovel, and the stone pickaxe in, I should have 15 instrumentum in there. So that should be enough for 3 iron ingots to turn into 3 alchemical brass ingots. Oh, but it's got a lot of leftover stuff, so I'm gonna throw a bunch of these quartz slivers in and hope something good comes of it. Oh, I got some earth crystals. Anything else? Herba. Oh, it's empty. So with my luck, I probably just released a lot of flux into the environment. But I'm trying not to think about that. Let's go back in our Thaumaturgist. That's complete. Oh, we can also make thaumium. That's probably something we'll need in the end game, so that's good. In the meantime, I'm gonna go back. Oops. No. Fundamentals. Discovering artifice. I have learned much, and one of these things is how much more I still have to learn. Words of wisdom. Alright, it looks like this is where the, Yep, goggles of revealing. Okay. So we need 2 thermometers, 4 leather, and 2 alchemical brass ingots. So I need some golden glass and some leather. I'll put this thermometer back, along with my alchemical brass. Oh, and a spare niter. And back I go to the overworld. Alright, so we've got our second thermometer. Oh, they don't stack, of course. The thermometer scans itself. That's cute. Alright, really quick, I just realized that that purple stuff is still coming out of the cauldron. So time to throw some more of these in. See what I get back. Alright, some metallum. Oh, another perdicio. Another herba. Alright, I seem to have gotten everything out of there. Alright, while I'm over here, we got our 2 thermometers. Our 4 leather. And I'll run over here quick. Grab 2 of our alchemical brass ingots. And we make goggles of revealing. Okay. And it's a bauble for the head. Ah! And we completed a quest. I completely forgot about the quest book for a while. Alright. So I'm going to slap these on. Oh yeah, I look awesome. Oh my goodness, my actual eyes stick out under it. Ah! But if I'm not mistaken, this'll help me just absorb knowledge as I go. So that's kind of cool. Take back a couple niter so we can make some mana spreaders from Botania. So we can make mana diamonds. So we can make empowered diamantine. So we can make a powered anvil. So let's see. Mana spreader needs illumination powder, which needs aquamarine, glowstone dust, and the luminous crafting table. Oh, and it's night. How lucky. I need my squid ring back to get up there. Alright, so we've got the recipe all set. We got our resonating wand. Ooh, it's almost done, so we should hit it. Okay, I made a lot of illumination powder. More than we'll probably even need, but it's handy to have. It serves as a good light source sometimes. Oh, my rock crystal broke. Oh well. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, we might have everything for our mana spreader. Gonna click it in. Alright, we only need 1 at the moment, but I'm gonna put the rest of the illumination powder in there. I don't know if we'll eventually need 48, but we have some. Oh, and our quest is complete. Alright, so I'm gonna head over to where we have our mana pool. I'm gonna move it for a moment. There we go. You can get rid of that. Put our mana pool back. And, oh, I need 1 more coal. Oh, are they not connected to the... Uh-oh. Clearly I need that linking wand. I'm gonna check the Botania quest book. Oh, here it is. Wand of the Forest. Alright. It's made with 3 living wood twigs and some mystical petals of some sort. I don't think it matters what color the petals are, but it does determine what color the wand is. Alright, so we've got 3 living wood twigs, and what color do I want my Wand of the Forest to be? I'm thinking light blue and lime. I just think those colors are pretty. There we go, Wand of the Forest. I'll throw those back in there. Oh, and a quest is complete. Alright. So now if I link all these flowers to this mana spreader, that should do the trick. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, that's nice. I like that. And we're generating mana. Okay, actual progress. Endoflames don't generate a lot of mana, but they generate enough for our early game purposes. Are we still in the early game? Maybe we're in the mid game. I have no idea. Eventually, I know there's a way to rig up. In Astral Sorcery, you can make cake out of pumpkins, and then there's a mana flower that generates mana by eating cake, so I can see that being useful. Alright, after all that, we needed a mana diamond. I don't know why I'm dragging diamonds around with me. Now, let's see if it's enough. It says it is. Alright. We're probably going to need a few more of these, but that's okay. Alright, so I put the mana diamond in our inventory, Alright, so I put the mana diamond in our ME system for now, and now I'm going to look and see what I needed it for. So let's see, I need 5 total powered diamantine blocks. And those, so that's going to need 5 mana diamonds. Alright, I've currently got manual, and that's easy. Alright, let's see, zirconium dust is going to involve the rock crusher from Nuclear Craft. I feel like fluorite's eventually needed for something too, so that'll come in handy down the road. And then the last thing we need is malachite, which the best way to get that seems to be sieving. We'll need a diamond stiffened mesh and crushed endstone. So that's going to involve us getting into Ex Nihilo, which I believe we might have almost unlocked. Oh, I can claim a loot chest for that. Okay, I can claim a lot of loot chests. We'll worry about that in a minute. We're going to go to Gates. And here's Ex Nihilo. And we just need a sieve to unlock it. Okay. And a sieve requires a few different things. A mana-infused gear is made, if I'm not mistaken, by infusing mana steel with diamond to make the ingots. So I'm going to work on that now that we have mana generation, and that'll probably finish up this episode. Next episode we can start opening up Ex Nihilo. Alright, it says I can make the mana steel. It looks low, but I guess it's... it only made 2. Or 3. I can't count. Oh, I made a friend. Hello. Alright, so let's check on this. Alright, we got our 4th mana steel ingot. And we're making our mana-infused ingots now. We should have 4 hits of diamond left over. Oh, no, it takes 2. Okay, so a compressed diamond was perfect for 1 gear. Okay, awesome. Alright, I love that it calls itself Molten Mithril. Those are my favorite books, The Lord of the Rings, so Any shout out to it is appreciated. And our mana infused gear. Awesome. Gonna gather everything else and we'll be right back. Let's see what's in this ball of fur. Skystone dust. Why was the cat eating? No, I'm not questioning it. Don't question cats. Alright, so we have our sieve. And that should open ex nihilo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Alright, item reward. 1 flint stiffened mesh, 1 iron stiffened mesh, and 1 diamond stiffened mesh. Awesome. Alright, so I've come back to my Twilight Forest Thaumcraft setup to end the episode, but first I'm going to run around and see what quests I can complete. Okay, I'm, again, ignoring that mystical agriculture one because I don't know anything about it. In Thaumcraft, we got arcane stone, which gives us a loot chest. And we got artifice, which gives us a loot chest. Alright, under mechanism. Oh, well, no, we gotta skip that. But under Botania, we got a mana spreader, which gives us a loot chest. And I think that's all at the moment. Okay. So let's open these guys. Epic! A singularity? I could make the, infinite, Devnull with this. Or Danknull. But, or I could save it. We're gonna need a ton in the endgame if I'm not mistaken. I'm not entirely sure what they do, to be honest. But either way, that's a really cool gift. Awesome. Oh, and then an expander, vertical. That's kind of cool. Uncommon. More tacos! And more factory blocks. Uncommon. Oh, congealed slime blocks. That's kind of cool. And more donuts. Okay. Really likes donuts. Okay, so that's it for this episode. I love how it kind of looks like the goggles are like up on my forehead, but it'll work. I hope you enjoyed. We got a lot done. We are progressing towards the diamond empowered anvil, so we're getting there. Alright, so join me next time when we make even more progress, hopefully. Give a like if you enjoyed the video, and take care. Bye!